Paul George to the Philadelphia 76ers, DeMar DeRozan to the Kings, Clay to the Dallas Mavericks, and more recently, Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Karl-Anthony Towns. This NBA offseason has had many massive trades and signings, which could really change the outcome of the upcoming season.
So, to see how much this could change the season, I'm going to be simulating the entire regular season through the playoffs and the finals to see who is likely to win the NBA championship, according to 2K. I'm not going to be touching any of the settings, injuries, nothing. The only thing I am going to be changing is that trades are going to be off, because if you leave them on, I'm sure some of you know, 2K will make some of the craziest trades you've ever seen. I'm going to quickly go through some of the big moves teams have made this offseason, starting with Paul George on the 76ers. Chicago also got Josh Giddey. The Clippers got Kevin Porter Jr., don't know how he's still in the league. The Grizzlies drafted Zach Edey. The Hawks traded for Dyson Daniels and also drafted this guy with the first pick, Zachary Vesacia, if that's how you pronounce it. I'll be honest, never heard of him before the draft. Sacramento made a pretty big move in signing DeMar DeRozan. The New York Knicks recently had a pretty major trade in Karl-Anthony Towns. They also signed Mikal Bridges. The Magic signed KCP. The Mavs signed Klay Thompson. The Nets signed Killian Hayes. Denver Nuggets actually got Russell Westbrook. We'd love to see that. The Pelicans got DeJounte Murray. Pistons got Tobias Harris, and they also drafted Ron Holland. The Spurs got Chris Paul, and they also drafted Stephen Castle. OKC got Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. The Timberwolves were involved in that Knicks trade. They got Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo out of it. Golden State obviously dropped Klay Thompson, but they got Buddy Hield instead. And the Washington Wizards got Jonas Valanciunas, Malcolm Brogdon, and they also got Alex Sarr in the draft. That pretty much covers all the major moves. Time to get into the season. We're going to be watching the Philadelphia 76ers throughout the entire regular season. I want to hear some predictions you guys have for this upcoming season. Who do you think is going to win MVP? Who's going to be in the final? I have the Timberwolves going pretty far this year. I think they could definitely make a conference finals, maybe even the finals. As for the East, I really have no idea. I doubt the Celtics go back. The Celtics could go back to back, make a finals appearance again. The Knicks could do it. There's so many options. And now that Max is fully developed and they have Paul George, I think Philly could definitely make it out of the second round. The regular season has just ended. MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he averaged 34, 6, and 7 with 2 steals. Pretty good shooting splits, actually really good. 55%, 92, and 42. Rookie of the Year, Zachary Vesacia. I did disrespect him a little bit at the start, but hey, he prevailed. Sixth Man of the Year is Amen Thompson, who averaged 19% from the free. DPOY is Victor Wembanyama. Most Improved is also Amen Thompson. Clutch Player of the Year is Luka, 30, 11, and almost 10 assists a game, which would make it a triple-double, but he was so close. Coach of the Year is Chris Finch with the Timberwolves. They were first in the Western Conference. Now we've got All-NBA first team with Wemby making it. Second team, nothing too crazy. Trae Young, I swear 2K loves Trae Young. Third team, pretty expectable to be honest. LaMelo Ball though, that's crazy. Defensive first team, defensive second team, all big men. Both defensive teams are just straight centers and one forward. We're in the play-in tournament now. We're just going to sim this quickly and then we'll have a look. Phoenix were the 7th seed. Bet Memphis. Memphis had to play LA, who lost to Denver. Denver's just out in the play, and that's insane. Memphis won. They've got the 1st seed Timberwolves, while the Suns have to play the 2nd seed Thunder. Spurs and Kings with the 3 and 6 seed. Mavs and Golden State with the 4 and 5 seed. As for the Eastern Plan, we had Philly with the 7th seed, who lost to Boston with the 8. Boston on the 8th seed is actually insane to see. New York with the 9th seed, clearly that trade didn't work out, and Toronto, as always, being out this fan is so much pain, even in 2K. So, 8th seed Philly are playing the 1st seed Pacers, 4th seed Cavs, and 5th seed Bulls. Bulls are actually doing better than they were with DeMar. Milwaukee with the 3rd seed against Miami with the 6th seed. Miami going straight to the playoffs, not to worry about playing for once. And Atlanta with the 2nd seed against Boston with the 7th seed. We simulate the first round. First round has just finished. You can see the Timberwolves clean sweep the Grizzlies, Dallas won against Golden State in 6, Spurs clean sweep the Kings, and OKC clean sweep the Suns. The Eastern Conference took 7 games for Pacers to beat Philly, Cavs bet the Bulls in 7 games, Milwaukee bet Miami in 5, and Atlanta bet Boston in 6. Time to simulate the conference semifinals. So Pacers bet Cleveland 4-0, Atlanta won in 6, Minnesota won in 5, and OKC won in 5, making for both the first and second seed in the conference finals with Pacers vs Atlanta and Minnesota OKC. Anthony Edwards obviously playing pretty crazy, 33, 6, and 5 with good shooting percentages, coming out as a Western Conference Finals MVP. On the East, we had Trae Young. I'm telling you guys, Trae Young is insane on 2K, bro. 2K, Vonnie loves it. Man, conference finals are pretty boring, to be honest. Got a clean sweep against the second seed, and the Pacers, like I said, man, 2K loves Trae Young. The Hawks won 1 game out of the 5-game series, and yeah, he got Finals MVP. Now we've got the finals. We got Timberwolves, Pacers. Like I said earlier, I genuinely do think Timberwolves will make the finals this year, but I highly doubt it'll be against the Pacers. I'm gonna go game by game. Timberwolves take game 1. Game 2, Pacers get 1. Game 4 goes to the Timberwolves. This could be it, man. We're gonna go Simcast. Now in what could be the last few minutes of the NBA Finals, Pacers have a good lead here. Indiana takes game 5. It's looking good for the Pacers. They might actually make a comeback. Okay, so Indiana has somehow forced a game 7. And there we go, the Minnesota Timberwolves have won the championship. Finals MVP Anthony Edwards, pretty obvious. There you guys have the full 2024-25 NBA season simulated on 2K25. Let me know how accurate you guys think this is. Me personally, I have no faith that the Atlanta Hawks will be the 2 seed, but you never know. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see.